Alright guys, well I'm back here today with another high value, or more like a budget shotgun review. If you remember a little while back on the channel, I reviewed a shotgun imported by TR Imports, and it was the same manufacturer as this one. Now that one was a little bit more higher end, made with a little bit different components and a slightly different configuration, but the retail on that guy was about $400 to $500 depending on where you could find it. Now this shotgun comes in a little bit cheaper than that, and I've seen the street price on this guy right around $350. So today we're going to be looking at the Silver Eagle Sporter SE, imported by TR Imports. So one of the first things that drew me to the shotgun, besides that high value price point, was the fact that this thing looks amazing. And you can tell a lot about a firearm by the fit and finish and attention to detail that a manufacturer puts in to something like this. A lot of times when you're buying a budget gun, it shows in its craftsmanship and quality. But right off the bat, this thing looks impeccable. You can see this beautiful Turkish walnut looks really nice with this enhanced checkering on the front and back. But let's talk about those specs and features in a second. I really want to tell you right now what it comes with. It comes with the shotgun itself, and this particular version has the 28-inch barrel, and it also comes with some chokes, which is a really nice touch, so you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of different chokes. They're already included, as well as a choke tool. Also in the box is just your standard little plug that limits this guy to 2 rounds for certain specific hunting purposes, but you can easily take that out while you're assembling your shotgun, and then it holds 4 plus 1 in the chamber. So let's talk about those specs and features, and then talk about the reliability and performance of this shotgun down at the range. So the first thing I want to talk about is the barrel. We'll start from the front and work our way back. I already talked about the fact that it comes with a bunch of interchangeable chokes, perfect for setting something up. It's also really nice that they include that in that very reasonable price point. The next thing I want to talk about is that fiber-optic front sight. Now, with shooting trap and skeet, it was super easy to pick up those clays and shoot them out of the sky with this nice fiber front sight. Way nicer than just your standard metal beads. So again, just a slight step above what other shotguns are offering, especially around this price point. The other cool thing about this is you can see up top the knurling and the texturing up here that reduces glare. This is very key when you're shooting on like a sunny day and that sun might reflect off this and throw off your shot. They really pay attention to the details and apply that checkering to the top of the barrel so you don't have any problems. Also, this barrel is chrome lined or chrome plated, so that allows you to shoot steel shot without destroying your barrel. Moving along to the forend, you can see that again, this is that beautiful Turkish walnut with this really nice texturing and cut right here. Now overall, this looks really nice, but the texturing itself provides an added grip while you're shooting the gun. I actually had a few hunters show up while I was doing this review, taking some shots. They couldn't believe the price point of this shotgun after feeling it and seeing it and holding it. I mean, they were just impressed at the quality of this shotgun, and then when I told them the price, I mean, they couldn't wrap their minds around it. So it's a very good looking gun. Moving along to the receiver, you can tell that the fit and finish on this guy is really nice as well. Now, some of my other complaints with the older shotgun was some of the machining marks on the trigger guard. Well, this one has a very clean and nice trigger guard. I mean, there is no machining marks whatsoever. Overall, I just absolutely love this guy. It also has a dovetail receiver, so you could clip some type of optics mount in here and bolt that to that if you decided to go with something like that. Normally, I'm not going to ever do something like that on the shotgun and just use that front fiber-optic sight. So there are 2 huge things that make me really mad when I'm buying a semi-auto shotgun, and I'm going to go over those with you guys and tell you how I feel about this particular shotgun. The first is that it doesn't run low brass shells, and this guy, I am happy to say, runs everything. The cheapest Walmart shells you can find, this guy will run. I ran a bunch of stuff like the Suprema, the Winchester, the Remington, the Estate shotgun shells, all the $4 boxes you can find on sale at Walmart and Dick's Sporting Goods. This gun runs them without a single problem. This particular shotgun has been 100% reliable with all types of ammo. So that is great, and I am happy to report that I have 0 complaints about that. The other problem is the loading gate. Well, let's make sure that loading gate works now. So the next problem I have with a shotgun, especially a semi-auto shotgun, is the loading gate catching your finger. This is so frustrating. But again, this shotgun does not disappoint. You can easily load these shells in here, and I have never gotten my finger stuck. Now this actually only holds 4 in the tube and then 1 in the chamber for a total of 5. I don't know. In my opinion, it is what it is. It's kind of easy because you can cycle through a box of shells, load up 5, shoot them, then load up another 5, and keep an even count. But a lot of guys like having the ability to add more to the tube. So that's probably the only downfall to this particular loading pattern of the shotgun. Now, another cool thing about this shotgun is that if you drop this loading gate, you can actually depress this button right here, and it starts kicking out the shells one at a time. So this is really neat because you don't actually have to chamber a round to remove the shells out of the shotgun. So this allows you to safely unload inside a house or something like that and completely make sure the shotgun is clear without ever chambering around. Moving along to the rear of the shotgun, the stock is ergonomic and it looks amazing. That rubber texturing on the back, it kind of incorporates the grip of a nice rubber butt pad, but the shock absorbance of this rubber right here that's kind of corrugated. Also, it's got these really nice cuts and clean lines, allowing you to put your hand perfectly on the stock and grip. Also, the texturing, again, is very nice in the wood, allowing you to get a good hold. Everything on the shotgun that's glossy is very smooth, so that's nice that they added this texturing and it allows you to get your hands right into place. I failed to mention on the front of the shotgun, it does have a sling swivel and a corresponding sling swivel on the back if you wanted to attach a nice leather sling. So in summary, this semi-automatic gas-driven shotgun is perfect for the guy who wants to get into clay pigeons, sports shooting, and maybe some hunting, but they want to go in on a budget. Again, this guy retails on their website, I believe, for about $400 to $450, but the street price on this guy is substantially below that by about $100, depending on where you search for those guys. So go search online, find some distributors. They have some really good prices on these guys. I love the fact that this gun is reliable. It just works with everything I've put in it. And that's not necessarily the case with a lot of other semi-automatic shotguns. A lot of them do not run low brass shells at all. So it's nice to see this guy runs the gamut. Primarily though, I do just shoot these basic field loads, but it can run heavier powered stuff, as I've tried that out in this gun as well, and it cycles just fine. I love the fact that this thing looks way more than a $350 shotgun. So when you bring it out to the range, you have something to be proud of. Now, looks aren't everything, but again, it's indicative of the overall quality of this particular shotgun. So the fact that it's reliable, cheap, and just looks really neat, I'd absolutely recommend something like this. I'll add a link in the description below to TR Imports. And I want to give a huge shout out to these guys for sending it over to the channel and allowing me to try it out. I will continue to update you guys on this shotgun and the past shotgun in future reviews. And to give you a quick update on that last shotgun I reviewed, still running strong, still cycling great. So I hope you guys like this video and it gives you another high value option to add to your shotgun collection. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.